It was definitely really disappointing and insulting.
Thousands of federal government employees have lost their jobs in the first month of President Donald Trump's administration. Tonight, we're hearing more about those cuts. This time, we're speaking to a woman who says she and her colleagues were let go from an office at the Bureau of Land Management. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on K2 News at 11. I'm Shelby Slaughter. Now, this comes as attorneys general from 20 states are accusing the Trump administration of wrongfully terminating federal employees just to downsize the government. K2's Tanvi Varma has been covering the issue of federal job cuts. Tanvi, what can you tell us tonight?
Well, we're noticing patterns. So workers have been alleging that they've been let go with no notice and no actual reason. Watch.
Sabrina Gorney no longer has a job with the Bureau of Land Management.
I loved my job and the team that I worked with.
Gorney was an education technician at Yaquina Head Lighthouse. She says she had a role in keeping people safe. Alongside her, Gorney claims 3 people at her office were let go as well.
They did so with sort of a template email. So all of the fired rangers received a letter of termination via email from someone that we had never met before. And basically it filled in our name, and then it had this text which explained that we were being fired due to poor performance, and then we were instructed to sign at the bottom.
She says she was just promoted last August, technically in the probationary category. And even though the lighthouse gets hundreds of thousands of visitors each year, they'll be scaling back, according to Gorney.
First of all, for the first time ever, we've had to reduce hours going into the busy summer season. There will be no tours for the foreseeable future.
While this is tough for Gorney, some see cuts as a necessary part of restructuring our government so that there's less waste. Watch Republican Representative Brandon Gill weigh in while on CNN.
We are $37 trillion in debt. President Trump inherited a federal government that is failing, that is running $2 trillion annual deficits. This cannot continue. It is utterly unsustainable. If we want to preserve agencies like the CDC or other federal programs, we have got to get them under control.
It's true that President Trump has talked about cracking down on federal agencies. It's unclear whether the Trump administration was responsible for these cuts.
And we did reach out to the Bureau of Land Management to get their side on every allegation we laid out today. We will let you know when we hear back, if we do. And for more of our reporting on this developing story, you can head on to KATU.com. Reporting live in North Portland, Tanvi Verma, K2 News.